Sandtroopers.com. Never imitating, always innovating, bringing you the latest coverage in the Star Wars galaxy.
Hey Sandtrooper members, Dustrho here with another exciting Sandwatch Live review. Today I'll be talking about something that was released last year from Hasbro. It's a Walmart exclusive product. It is the Imperial AT-ST. This is a completely brand new sculpt for the AT-ST. Obviously this one's never been done before, quite a bit more unique looking. It's actually looks very much like what was in the films Empire Strikes Back for just maybe 2 or 3 seconds, and then in Return of the Jedi quite a bit during the Battle of Endor. So I can't believe I almost forgot that. So I'm gonna open this up, take a look at this, and let you know what I think of it. I know one thing: this was released last year, and I have still seen these at a couple different Walmarts in my area. Of course, not discounted. So if you happen to find these on a discount price, I would say grab them. You know what? I don't even remember how much I paid for it, but I will open it up and let you know what I think. Alright troopers, I'm back. I finished putting this thing together. It only took a few seconds to get it out of the packaging. And then not really much to putting it together because it's, like I said, it's pretty much put together. Here it is. I have to tell you, I wasn't like completely blown away by this thing when I took it out of the packaging. I'll go from top to bottom with my thoughts and let you know what I think. So basically, you got the top. The whole head looks much better than the original. You got your viewpoints here where you can actually, look outside. A little more realistic top hatch. You got the railings up here on the top. The side guns are pretty much identical to what's in the film. You got your laser blaster on the side. I'm guessing this is a rocket launcher. I mean, we never saw rockets shoot out of it, but that's kind of what it looks like. The chin guns look a little bit nicer. Not only do they go up and down, but they also swivel from side to side. Sadly, my packaging had, rubber bands all over this. I mean, they all do. But the rubber bands had twisted this up, so it just looks completely, that's a good shot right there. It's deformed now, so, and I've tried bending it back a little bit, so I don't know how I'll fix that. Could fix it by just swapping it out with the included alternate gun here, which is a missile launcher. And it's just as simple as pulling it out. Not even in a comment. Wow, I was not expecting that. So that was semi-live footage there. I did not even know the head came off. So all I want to try to do is get the other chin gun on. And this is a rocket launcher. And they just shoot out. Oh, here we go. So they just shoot out kind of like that. Pretty cool. Not really sure which one I like better because I don't remember seeing these in the film, but it looks a lot better than this twisted crap that I have here in my hands. So I think these will stay on here. But just like the other ones, these swivel back and forth a little bit and of course go up and down. This is where it starts to get a little, I'm not going to say irritating, but let's just continue. So you've got the legs here. They have some damage effects where they can kind of go out, and it's like it's wobbling, kind of like on the Battle of Endor, and it just, crashes, whatever. Kind of hokey. But because of that, it's really loose. I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot to move it around. Now, for a collector like myself, it's just going to be sitting on the floor or on a shelf doing basically nothing, but just adding some nice flair to the collection. But if I'm a kid trying to play with this thing, I think it would be a little bit on the irritating side for them because, you know, kind of like the old one, it may not stand too well. But the thing that really bothers me is look how thick these legs are. I don't ever recall them being this thick in the movies. And when you look at it on the packaging, those look real skinny, right? I mean, it doesn't look thick at all. But these, look at that. I mean, they look like big fat Lego bricks. I don't know. I'm really not too keen on that thing at all. And so I had to come out and I had to go get my vintage one. This is the same one I had when I was a kid. You know, what's really cool about the old one, the original vintage line, is that you had the push button in the back and you could pretend like it's walking. Now, I don't know if it really walked like that in the films. I mean, it kind of scampered along and stuff. And I got this all stuck here. But, you know, you had that nice effect. There's no action thing on this, and you think for Hasbro and the way they throw all this action stuff at you all the time now, you think this one would have been able to walk by pushing a button. I actually thought that this thing back here was a button, and it's not. This one, you know, action feature for the Kenner days. You know, Kenner didn't, I don't remember their toys having lots of action features. But, so just to do a quick comparison between the two, obviously this head is a lot more accurate than the vintage, right? The side guns are a lot more realistic on the new one versus the vintage. The chin guns, wind goes to here. This one at least had a top turret. You know, not really sure if that was necessary. I don't ever recall that being in the film. So, but I like the legs better on the vintage. They're a lot flimsier on this one because this is my vintage one that I played with and beat up all the time as a kid. So, you know, it does have a hard. Yep, just fell apart because it's old. So this one, you know, it's got full articulation, so if I wanted it to, you know, make it stand up nice and tall, kind of like in the picture there, well, I guess they wouldn't do that. You know, I can adjust this any way, shape, or form that I'd like. But, you know, am I really that impressed with this thing? I really think the legs completely ruin it for me. You know, again, this is just going to be sitting in my basement. It's not going to be doing anything special. So that's not much of a concern. But, you know, the concern really is how loose these legs are. If you're a parent buying this for a kid, I wouldn't encourage you to buy it. Just for that, I mean, wow, this is just going sideways, junk. This part, if you could take this off and put it on a vintage body, that'd be cool. I mean, because you can just take that off. I didn't even know you could do it until at the beginning of the video. It just popped off. It does come with an AT-ST driver. His helmet does come off, but I've chosen not to remove the rubber band holding it. But it's not a very good figure. The articulation on it is horrible. It's got the bad elbow joints that just you don't get much more of a pose than that. But you know, so all he's going to be doing is sitting in there as the driver. But my final thoughts on this are the following: if you can find this in Walmart store on clearance, you know, maybe $20, and you're a collector, I'd pick it up for sure. Great for building up your dioramas or just having an extra one loose in your collection. If you're a parent buying this for your kids or for a birthday present for someone else, I would probably say pass. It's just not worth it because of the legs. It just totally ruins everything. So those are my final thoughts. I'm sticking to it. Until next time, troopers, united we find.